One day they'll tell a story, and some will say it was just a fairy tale about a human who came from the stars and changed our world.
Where am I? What is this place?
It's not a remake. It's not a sequel. This is Tim's take on Planet of the Apes.
There's something about the material of Planet of the Apes which is very strong, and the idea of sort of reimagining this mythology and just coming at it from a different way and looking at it in a different way was very exciting to me. Mark Wahlberg is our pilot, basically sent up on a space station, and there's a disturbance going on out there.
Hold on, I got a visual.
Delta Pod 4.
I go out and end up on this planet, and when I arrive on this planet, I find thousands and thousands of hostile apes.
Thade is the general of the army. He's the head of the military, and he finds the humans disgusting. They're to him monsters.
This one looked at me.
You dirty human!
Attar is second in command, and my job is to make sure that the ape army is run correctly. Under the rule of Thade, who's very crazy and wicked.
He doesn't like the human traits, the invading apedom. He is for wiping them out.
Kill them all.
It's disgusting the way we treat humans. Ari, who is a human rights activist, and I meet Leo, and in fact save his life, and recognize in him, I think, a similarly sort of rebellious spirit to my own.
When I see these apes and these gorillas that are talking, I mean, it just doesn't seem real to me.
How the hell did these monkeys get like this?
What other way would they be?
They'd be begging me for a treat right now.
Leo is just such an anomaly to us. He looked the apes in the eye right away, and he is determined and proud and aggressive and strong, and we're in awe of him.
Who the hell are they?
They all want to see this human who defies the apes.
There begins our sort of journey, which basically involves trying to get Leo back onto his way home. But along the way, it involves, well, a bit of civil war and a lot of changes to our planet.
Some humans have escaped.
Declare martial law. Form the divisions.
Sound the call to war!
It's over. There's no help coming.
You came.
I couldn't think of a more perfect pairing than Planet of the Apes and Tim Burton. It just spells magic.
Obviously, it is this Planet of the Apes, and that has a whole place in history. But most people are here because of Tim.
Actors will do anything to work with Tim Burton. You see him work on set, and you realize why he's such a genius.
It's like a good myth or fairy tale. We're trying to be respectful to the material and get the best out of it and just present it in another way. We really want to create kind of a new character to where it's incorporating primate and ape traits with human traits.
We put together Ape School. The purpose of it was to teach movement.
I was sent off to ape school for about 4 weeks, and we were taken through how to stand and walk. And the image that sort of really worked for me was to imagine as you walk a diaper full of stuff that you didn't want to spill, and it was that gingerness. And it was that definitely worked for me.
We worked with stuntmen, who were guys who kind of specialize in ape movement. We had to do a lot of stuff of learning a kind of basic walk and learning how to use your hands like an ape, and ape behavior, sort of grooming yourself.
We wanted to keep it actor-driven, performance-based. So Rick Baker has devised these makeups which we feel give the actor a lot more movement.
As great as the first film was, I thought we could do better and not just have 300 apes that have exactly the same face, but have 300 apes that are all completely different.
I wake up at 2:30, and I get here about 3, and I start putting the stuff on. It takes about 3 hours. It's amazing how few pieces it actually is. I have kind of a big cowl that's my neck and head, and I have a face piece, and then I have fangs. You have to drink a lot of water because it gets hot in the thing. And it's even kind of exhausting just wearing the stuff. And then you have lunch, which is a little depressing because you have to look in a mirror when you eat lunch because you don't want to get food all over your muscle.
Oh man, I'm telling you, it's going to be so big and so fantastic that you will not believe what we've done.
Something that's very intelligent, but also very entertaining. I'm very excited. I haven't been this excited in a long time.
Take the essence of the material and just revisit this amazing Planet of the Apes.
Global audiences have taken great delight in visiting the surreal landscapes of Tim Burton's imagination. Now, prepare to go beyond even Gotham City and Sleepy Hollow.
Where am I? What is this place?
Welcome to the Planet of the Apes.
What got me interested was that overall sort of imagery and mythology of the ape from the book on, you know, and I mean, from the book, from the first movie, and then all the rest of the movies, then they did the TV show, it did sort of create a sort of an overall kind of mythology, even though it was different. So that we tried to keep true to the spirit of that in the sense of, even though it's a new story, new characters, we still wanted to make it like, not like do the apes like CG, so that it was still human-based, human performances, because I thought that was part of its excitement and energy.
How many times do I have to tell you, wear your gloves when you handle humans?
That's what I love about this material. It's like it shows you things that are basic things, but from a different perspective, and it kind of flips it back and forth sometimes.
It's disgusting the way we treat humans.
It kind of leaves it open for interpretation. You kind of see things the way we are to people, the way we are to other cultures, to the way we are to animals, the way we are to ourselves, that is somewhat cryptic, but also there. And that's, again, what I thought was what's great about this type of material.
Who the hell are they?
They all want to see this human who defies the apes.
As I realized, just I think the other day, I seem to like people that act like animals. I mean, if I look sort of back at them, I go, oh, well, it is a surreal image. You're out in the middle of the desert, and there's a couple of hundred apes standing out there ready. I mean, it is surreal. I'm lucky, you know, doing what I get to do is like a dream, so therefore, you know, I think it sort of, that those genes or those sort of nerves in your body are very much realized through that, so I feel lucky that I get to live it, you know, sort of out.
Bow your heads!